Okay, I admit it, cruise stock has never been cheaper. But the fundamentals have changed. We are with coronavirus in a black swan event, and trends ratios don't count at this time. You have to look at fundamentals, and that's what I'm about. I'm Jim Suzuki, and I'm telling you, cruise stocks are a suicidal bet at this moment in time. And I'm going to give you 3 good reasons why. I'm Jim Suzuki. For 20 years, I was a Chief Financial Officer. I give common sense advice, facts and logic on the effects of coronavirus on investment opportunities. I look at the fundamentals, not the trends, history or ratios of a stock. So, if you like my videos and want to see more, press the subscribe button below and share this video. Okay, I said I'd give you 3 good reasons why you should not invest in cruise. The first reason not to invest at this moment is the cost structure of a cruise line business. A cruise line company has 3 main costs. Cost 1 is sales and marketing. Cost 2 are operating costs like staff, food, fuel, etc. But the third cost is the most important one. This is the cost of the ship itself. These cruise liners are enormously expensive. And the cost of depreciation, and specifically the interest cost of the loans that the company took out to build this hugely expensive boat, the interest repayment costs are enormous, and cruise companies, to pay this interest, need almost full occupancy to pay the banks for the loans that they took out to build the ship. Now, let's look at it this way. If you buy cruise stock, you become part owner of a cruise line business. So, if you go and buy cruise stock, you are in effect using your money to buy part of a ship. Okay, the second reason why I think you'd be crazy to invest in a cruise company now is your customer profile. You need your customers to go on your cruises to pay your interest bills for the loans your company took out to buy this ship. But just look at your customer profile specifically, look at their age profile. Okay, there are singles cruises, but most of your potential customers are middle-aged and elderly. As you know, in this black swan moment in time, we are in a coronavirus epidemic. And unfortunately, with COVID-19, those that are most at risk of dying are those people, the middle-aged and the elderly, that are your potential customers. We know for a fact that in a cruise, with all those people packed together, about 50% will catch coronavirus. And of those that catch it, the mortality rate of your 50, 60-year-old passengers will be 5 or 6%. That's enormous. It's a death rate of frontline soldiers in a war. Do you think that they'll take that risk for fun? Forget it. Look, I'm 61. Okay, I'm in good shape, but I wouldn't take that risk. I wouldn't go on a cruise at this moment in time. So again, I'm coming back to this cruise ship that you bought when you bought cruise stock. When do you think you are going to start making money with it? I mean, you can't just load it up with fruit and use it for cargo like airlines do at this point in time. Now, realistically, you're only going to start making money with your cruise liner when people start cruising again. And sorry, that's not going to happen soon. Not until there is an effective vaccine for COVID. And that is going to take a long, long time. How long? When do we get the vaccine? Well, 2 years absolute minimum. And even once a vaccine has been created, then you need time. 1 more year maybe for distribution. And then another year for people to convince themselves that it works. And then maybe 1 or 2 more years for people to get back into this habit of cruising. Are you getting where I'm heading with this? So finally, my third reason why you shouldn't buy cruise stock at this point in time. And that is, what are you going to do with your boat when people are not cruising? You'll be waiting years for a cruise business to start up again. Remember, you bought stock in a cruise company, you're part owner of a cruise liner. And your company is paying interest on this vastly, enormously expensive ship. What are you going to do with it in the meantime? Well, you can't really do anything with it except wait. You probably want to sail it to Norway somewhere where it's cold and dry and your ship will rust slower. Well, you wait and wait and wait, except you won't last those 6-7 years until people start going back to cruising. Remember, all this time you are paying interest on the boat. The banks are going to want the interest payments for the money you borrowed to buy this ship. How long will you last? I mean, not long without your customers. You probably won't last a year, because long before your cruise line business has a chance to reopen, your money, which you put in when you bought the stock, will have gone. it will have gone to be used up to make the interest payments to your bank loans. And your equity will have gone, and there will be nothing left, or the banks will foreclose. They will take away your ship, they will take away your company, your stock will have been used up to make the interest payments on your boat. And what happens after that? Well, it'll be none of your business, unfortunately. You'll be out of it. Out of the cruise line business, out of your company, and out of your money. Because your stock will be worthless. So here's my summary. Don't buy cruise stock. Please, please, please don't buy cruise stock. And start using logic and common sense in your investment decisions. Don't rely on historic prices, past trends, and industry ratios. We are in a black swan event at this moment. So normal trends, past experiences don't apply anymore when making investment decisions and buying stock. At this point in time, you need to look at what's called the fundamentals and use logic and common sense to analyze the big picture when buying stock. Okay, as I mentioned, my name is Jim Suski. I was Chief Financial Officer in corporations for 20 years, and I'm here to give you my no-nonsense views of today's business market chaos. So, if you don't want to miss my future videos, press the subscribe button below and share and like this video. Okay, my next video is on airline stock. Maybe talk to you then. Bye.